Thank you for catching me live and also for checking out the replay. Hi, Kanika. What's up? Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, everyone. It's LaShanda Henry here, aka Sister Sense, all glowy. The sun is like right on me right now. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. As you know, when I come on here, it's all about that fire, fire, fire. So drop into the comment box, fire, fire, if you've been here before. My goal is to make sure that you are focused and fired up. This is day 19 inside of my 21 days, sharing 21 amazing ways that you can monetize now. If you are new to me, welcome, welcome. I am a web designer. I've been building websites for the last 16 years. I've been working at home for myself for going on 10 years now, which is pretty awesome. So I share those things that I've learned about being a service professional, information entrepreneur, mommypreneur, budgetpreneur, all those good things wrapped up into one. Good morning for those of you catching me live, and of course, good evening, good afternoon if you are checking in on the replay side of things. So we are into Monday, right? It's all about Magic Motivation Monday, getting things happening for the week. The last few sessions, I talked about how you can really make the most of your weekend, bringing in some extra funds. And yesterday, we left off talking about how you can get paid to teach. I said, you know what, one of the most important things when we start this conversation of getting paid to teach online is how you can be strategic about creating online courses. So it was kind of like a group clarity session, morning, and we talked about the first questions that you need to ask yourself with respect to setting up your own online courses. Today, I'm going to continue the conversation, getting paid to teach. And we're going to talk about first steps and my personal favorite, the MP3 challenge. So thank you for the hearts and the love. I see you guys are inviting your followers, whether you watch live or via the replay, tell them, come on in. It's all about that monetization. So strategy 19 today, we are talking about how you can do the MP3 challenge and start teaching online. Me personally, I do everything with respect to online teaching. I do live sessions, I do ebooks, I have online courses. I mean, I have so many different things. But I know from the perspective of a creative, when you've got a lot of ideas in your head, it can be very overwhelming. Like, real talk, raise your hand if you do want to teach, you do want to create online resources and products, but you're stumped because you just don't know where to start, and it's like all of this stuff is coming at you. Okay, you can say yeah, that's totally me if that's you. I know that's something that people have to deal with. So I want to talk about the MP3 challenge today, how you can get started teaching without feeling completely overwhelmed with the process. Okay, as you know, this whole series is inspired by my Back to Business virtual conference that's happening this week. 12 amazing hours, 12 amazing women entrepreneurs talking about what you can do to monetize now over at backtobusiness.me. You can still register to hang with me and my ladies. So the inspiration behind the 21 days is the Back to Business series, and we're on day 19. So, all right, guys, like I said yesterday, when I talked about online courses, I said, listen, I've known so many entrepreneurs who want to start online courses, and the first thing they do is they come to me, they say, you're the techie girl, tell me what tool I need to get this done. They go and get the tool, and they're paying monthly subscriptions on training programs and packages for online courses, but they don't have a course. Anybody will talk. Whether you've paid for email marketing or online course or some sort of program that's sitting there and you're going in that and you're paying for that every single month, but you're not actually making any money because there's nothing there. A lot of people struggle with that. The struggle is real, okay? So if the struggle is real, it's all right. It's okay. I want to talk to you about how to move forward, okay? So yesterday I said the first thing we're going to do is map out realistically what kind of online course you would like to create before we ever talk tools. Now today we're actually going to talk about creating something, and I like to do an MP3 because it allows you to put together content. Could be something that you create for a 15-minute audio, 30-minute, 60-minute, or even 90-minute audio, to be honest with you. But it's something that you put together and you say, I've created it, I've completed it, and now I can go and monetize it, okay? Online courses are amazing, but they can be a little bit overwhelming if you're trying to figure out how to put all the pieces together. So strategically, we're going to start with something that's information-packed but short so that you can put it out there, okay? So we're going to talk about my MP3 challenge today. First thing being, pick your topic, okay? PYP, pick your topic, okay? I said PYP because I'm used to saying pick your project with my mastermind ladies. PYT, pick your topic. So first and foremost, what do you want to talk about? For those of you who say, I'm interested in creating some sort of teaching, training, audio online, what do you want to talk about? Feel free to drop that in the comment box. Right now, for me, I'm talking about monetization, right? With the ladies in my circle and even the guys in my circle, the techie guys and girls, what you can do to monetize now. So pick a topic and put that there, okay? The next thing that you want to do is, and this is where you go from, oh my God, I have all of these ideas, to getting crystal clear. You're going to create a first step teaching session, okay? So you're going to create a training audio, a teaching session that's focused on the first step, because there are a lot of different types of people you can reach at different levels depending upon your industry. Let's create something for the beginner, okay? There are more beginners than anybody else, okay? So I'm going to help you with this, and we're going to go through maybe about 5 different first step types of content that you can create. But again, for those of you watching me live, feel free to drop in there and let me know what your topic is so that we can focus on a first step around that. And for me, I am talking about specifically monetization. So my first step are the ideas as far as how you can monetize. So purpose. Okay, talking about purpose, talking about baking. This is the fall, so it's like food, like comfort food in the fall, right? All the awesome things that we can bake and eat during that particular time. So topic being the first thing, let's talk about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 first step ideas you can come up with, okay? Now, yesterday, customer service, awesome, good. Keep dropping them in there, guys. So yesterday, I said to you, I want you to think to yourself, if you are going to create an online course, here are 3 questions to ask yourself. Like, what is your topic? What do your DIY clients want? And for that particular topic, do you want to be in front of the camera? Do you want to do it live? Do you want to do a presentation? Do you want to do a webinar? How are you going to put that together? Anger management, okay, and better intervention. Okay, good. So it seems like everybody, well, so far, a good amount of you are focusing on the process, right? So yesterday, when I said I'm going to help you get started with your online courses, I said, what are 3 questions that you should be asking yourself? Now, if you want to create an audio training around anger management or baking or purpose or customer service, right, your career, leadership, digital something, right? I'm all about digital ... What are 3 questions that the person you want to create this particular course, what are 3 questions they should be asking themselves, okay? So you're going to think about for yourself the questions that they should be asking, and you can create an audio on that, right? These are 3 reflections, self-awareness. This is what you need to know, because again, for me, clarity is really big for entrepreneurs in my circle, and regardless of industry, so many people need clarity. So 3 questions they should be asking themselves. Coping skills, resources for single moms and dads. Awesome. That's good. So number 1, 3 questions that the single mom or the single dad, what are 3 questions they should be asking themselves? That's number 1. Number 2, consider, okay? That's a big one. What are 3 things that first step person who is going to be listening to your audio training, what are 3 things that they should consider, okay? This is important because the beginner is going in and they're going in blind, right? And they may not be mindful of the process and all that particular process involves, right? So what are 3 things that they should consider, okay? So right now I'm talking about 21 days, 21 amazing ways to monetize now. And I said to you, the reason why I'm giving you variations is because not everybody is at the same level. Not everybody has the same interest or skill set, right? So consider If you like to be in front of the camera and you like to talk, maybe the video works for you. If you're somebody like myself who likes to find and curate information, maybe the written works for you, right? So consider your personality when you're picking a profit project, right? So as the expert in your industry, you want to think about for yourself, again, what are 3 things that your particular target person, what are you eating now? This is not food, mama. What are 3 things that they should consider? Oh my goodness, you're like the biggest shaggy dog right now. You so need a cup. Okay, so that's number 2, right? First question being your DIY person. I'm answering and taking screenshots of notes. Awesome. Well, you got the replays, which is great. And of course, as you guys know, this whole particular series, 21 Days, 21 Amazing Ways to Monetize Now, is inspired by my Back to Business virtual conference, which you can still register for over at backtobusiness.me. On Thursday, we've got our live virtual conference. You can call in, listen to the amazing speakers from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. and listen to the sessions that are really going to resonate with you. But in addition to that, I've got my 21 webinars. So in this, everything that I'm sharing with you here, I dig into deeper, kind of like that onion, right? Dig into deeper in the webinar series. So specifically on the day where I talk about how you can get paid to teach with audio, I talk more about tech tools and the process and selling your digital audios. But I wanted to start here, right? You always have to start with a point of reference to say, is this something that I am interested in doing? Thank you. I think it's Brown. Brown is working real hard on them hearts. Thank you. I appreciate that, sweetie. So yes, take them notes. But again, if you want to dig in deeper, the master classes are what you get access to when you register. If you register just for the replays over at backtobusiness.me, you get access to the first 7 in the series. If you register for the live event, you'll get access to the first 14 webinars in the series. And then, of course, if you register, welcome, somebody just registered. But you register for all 21. In order to get access to the 21 monetization strategies, register for everything, the live conference happening in a few days, the replays, plus my 90-day access pass to my mastermind, and you'll get 21 webinars to watch as well. So keep taking them notes. For the masterclass, you get the webinars too, so you can dig in. So you're going to essentially pick one of these 5, and you say to yourself, okay, I'm going to focus on the first step, and I'm going to do an audio that I'm going to ask that person 3 questions they should ask themselves, okay? That's option number 1. Option number 2, you're going to say, well, here are 3 things you can consider. That's option number 2. Here's option number 3, okay? 3 things that you can try. 3 things that you can try. Okay, and so you got to think about for yourself. Somebody said resources, right? So here, how about you try this? Here, you can go to this local organization. You can go to this particular website. You can purchase this book. Here are a few things that you can try to get yourself started. The first step is a powerful step for a lot of people because taking that first step means that it becomes real. It's no longer an idea. It's no longer a thought or a dream. It's an action that they are implementing. So they're turning those wishes into actual realized goals. So it's a powerful thing to create a training around the first step. Again, the first 3 options I said to you, ask yourself something to consider, something to try. Number 4, something to do. Something to do. Action for me is just an amazing thing. I'm not about the active talkers, folks who are doing all of this. I'm about action takers. So if you say, okay, boom, 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 I want you to do these 3 things. I remember the first day I came on here, I said, monetize now. Because at the end of the day, you can get fired from a job, but you can never get fired from your gift. So when you find that gift, ooh, that's when you can really turn them dreams into reality, right? So I put monetize and now together because I don't want you to just dream about the stuff you can monetize. I want you to do it right now, right? So day number 1 in the series, I talked about call me pages. I said, everybody, you have to go and get a free conference line. If you don't have one, go to freeconferencecall.com. get your conference line, right? So sharing in these sessions, one of the ladies, she said to me, oh my God, LaShanda, I registered for everything and I'm a part of the Firestarter Circle Mastermind. I'm so excited. She's like, I got my Call Me page. I'm working on my subscription. I'm working on my opt-in. I'm working on my Power PDF. And I'm like, yes, I'm giving you things to do. Whether you opt to go to backtobusiness.me and hang with me and my ladies, when I jump on Periscope, I'm all about sharing quality information so that you can do something, right? D-O, action. So when you're creating your training, you can particularly think to yourself, for that person who's starting, again, whatever you're talking about, I saw somebody said that they wanted to do an audio that was focused on baking, right? So what are the first 3 things they should do? Doing something makes you feel good, makes you feel accomplished. It's like that shot of Red Bull in the morning, right? It's like, yeah, I made it real and I'm moving forward. So it's one of my personal favorites when you do a first step training. But again, it's up to you which one of these you choose. So here's the final one, okay? The final one that I'm going to share with you guys today, and that is this. Avoid. Capital A, that's Scarlet A. What should they avoid? So important, okay? So you want to think about for yourself. In one of those days, I did a day and I talked about wholesaling. And I talked about, one of the things that you can think about if you want to OPP, sell other people's products, is looking for companies that you can buy products at wholesale reduced rates, but without having to buy in wholesale bulk numbers. Why? Because if you're a solo entrepreneur, you want to avoid spending a whole lot of money on something until you've actually done some testing. Because if you spend thousands of dollars and it's sitting in your house or in your closet, that's going to be a whole lot of waste for you, right? So you want to avoid that by being strategic, testing it out in small numbers before you move forward, okay? That was one of the monetization days. I talked about OPP, selling other people's products. This is day 18. Welcome to you, those of you who are joining us. I'm sorry, day 19. Oh my goodness. And today we're talking about how you can get paid to teach by creating what I like to call the MP3 challenge, creating your own MP3 audio in which you teach something to your particular audience. So the final recommendation I had given you all was A, here are 3 things that you should avoid before you do anything else. So before you buy that website, before you do that investment, before you, go out and sign up for a bunch of stuff that you don't understand how it works and, what you really need. This is what you should avoid, okay? So those are the 5 options, first steps, what to ask yourself, what to consider, what to try, what to do, and then last but not least, what to avoid, okay? So that's going to allow you to go from, oh my God, I want to create an audio, I don't know what I should talk about, what I should do, to, oh, okay, this is real. I can talk about the first step, I can share these 3 recommendations, I can do an audio that's 30 minutes or 60 minutes long, and that first audio is going to give me digital content that I can use to move forward, okay? Digital content is a powerful thing. So hey guys, I'm going to give you an example. If you go to sistersense.com, my website, my name, Sister Sense, right? sistersense.com/FAP. FAP stands for your Fall Action Plan. It's an audio that I created as part of my Jumpstart Your Business series, and I help you create your Fall Action Plan, right? So as my clients are in the fall, every season, that audio comes right back out. So whoever hasn't listened to it or who doesn't have it can download it and listen to that particular information. It's a seasonal offer, which is funny because I recently did a Periscope this weekend and I said, well, make the most of your weekend. One way you can do that is to focus on your seasonal offer. So maybe you do an audio on that. But I want you to be able to get examples. If you are like myself and you're a visual person, you can go to sistersense.com, SISTASENSE.com, and for a limited time, you can download that audio for $1. So one of the days on monetization, 21 days, prior to this, would love a blog, but I am scared. Oh, goodness. Then start with a free blog, baby. You can start with the free blog and you do not have to be scared. Okay? But you do have to put yourself out there. One of my favorite quotes, your next level begins where your comfort level ends. So you have to go past that comfort level if you want to get to that next point in whatever it is that you do. But you can start strategically for little to no money if you start with a free blog and then go from there. Welcome. Welcome. Y'all are like, yes, awesome. I love your scopes. Thank you. I'm glad that you're enjoying them. So, okay, I said to you guys, I lead by example. One of the strategies I shared with you one of the days, I said create a dollar download, either create something new or strategically repurpose content that you've already created. A dollar download is a great way to start building relationships. And some of y'all are new to me. So you can go to sistersense.com/FAP for a limited time for $1. You can download my fall action plan, which essentially helps you, similar to what I do here, break down your goals and figure out the things that you want to do, the action steps that you want to take for the fall, because I'm all about DO, what you need to do so you can monetize NOW now. So you can also use that as an example of an MP3 and audio training. Your website is absolutely incredible. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Guys, if you're new to me and you want to check in, feel free to email me, sistersense@gmail.com, sistasense@gmail.com. Always love to connect with you guys. I do get a lot of emails, so apologizing in advance if it takes me a day or two to get back to you, but I do love to connect personally. So welcome for you guys joining my Scope Live. So listen, once you've got that example, I want you to be able to use that and to start the process of coming up with your own MP3 audio. This is the MP3 challenge. Once you know your topic and you know the first step conversation that you're going to have, then you're going to do what I like to talk about, which is build your audio intro and build your outro. Okay, so a lot of times I'll say, hey, you pressed play. It's LaShanda Henry here, aka Sister Sense, and welcome. Today we're going to talk about 21 ways to monetize now. So I always introduce myself, the creator of Sister Sense, helping you make sense of making money online. So working on your intro as well as working on your outro, that's something that you'll do next. And then once you've got that, you actually want to record your audio. And there's so many amazing platforms that I share with you. So when you register for the masterclass series and you get access to the webinars, you can listen to me talk about the different tools that I use, but you can certainly tap into your phone, right? Because when I talk about using your phone, I did a session, watch the replays, on how you can create kick-ass content just using your phone. I sell a lot of MP3s and I record them on my phone all the time. So you're welcome to do that. I talk about the different tools that I use to record on my phone and also on my computer inside of the masterclass. The webinar specifically on how you can monetize now. Again, when you register over at backtobusiness.me, you can get access to all 21 webinars. I'm working on the webinars right now live with the ladies in my circle. So many great ideas. Good. I'm here to wow. I'm here to give you great ideas that you can use. So when you register, if you register for everything, my mastermind plus access to the live virtual event, you will get all 21 ways in a webinar series that you can watch. But you can also register for just the Back to Business live event. And if you do that, then you'll get access to the first 14. Today's topic is right on time and so helpful for me. Good. I want to dive into it more with you, okay? So first we talked about the topic. Second, we talked about audio outro versus intro. I'll give you more details on that inside of the masterclass, okay? If you have any questions about that, you can certainly let me know. And then once, in addition to talking about the specific tools that you can use, I want to talk about some really smart ways to upsell in your audio, because it takes a lot of dollar downloads to get thousands of dollars. So you want to make sure that you're selling other higher price point products as well. Just wanted to hop on and say hi. Welcome. Thank you, sweetie. Watch the replays. I appreciate you for just checking in before you go on do your studies. Thank you. But I do want to make sure that you guys are getting started. And for those of you who are already working on audios, hopefully this is something that can help you get more strategic when you're putting together your content. So don't forget, over at sistersense.com/FAP, you can go there, FAP for Fall Action Plan, if you'd like to listen to my audio on how to put together your own Fall Action Plan. Yes, I can't wait for Thursday either. Someone said they can't wait for the Thursday seminars. We're going to have so much fun. And definitely take a look at the speakers that I have here. Carla Cannon, she's going to talk about how to turn your hobby into a profitable business. Kim Coles is going to talk about how to speak your gifts. We've got Tyshina Davis talking about how to be a bookpreneur. I'm going to talk about my Savvy Seller 4-step system. So we've got a lot of awesome speakers, and I'm certainly looking forward to sharing not just what I have to share, but the amazingness that these ladies have to share as well. Again, back to business.me. So I think that's the agenda for the masterclass. We'll dig more into this. We'll talk about tools, more about intro audio, upselling your audio, and how to actually sell it. But start with this here. You can certainly record on your phone. And if you want to learn how to do it the way I do it, I'll teach you that inside of the masterclass. If you have any questions for me about registration or the webinars or about Back to Business, when you go to backtobusiness.me, you'll see a gray tab on the right side. You can click it and leave me a voice message, or you can email me, sistersense@gmail.com, and I will work you through the whole process. I'll walk you through it so that you're crystal clear, all right? But these are the beginning strategies that you need to take. Once you actually create your audio and speak it, record it, then you can sell it. You can sell it for $1, $7, or $1,000, right? Putting together audio that you can monetize is one of my favorite ways to get paid to teach, and hopefully that inspires you to monetize now so you can get paid to teach creating MP3s as well. So that is it for today. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow for Monetization Strategy 20 and the 21 days. You love it? Awesome. Guys, have an amazing day. Take care.